everybody. Come to today's presentation, Group 3. We will learn about the topic Visitor Center. The place we want to introduce is Tạ Hiện Street, the place where we think it is always noisy and busy at night with pubs and bars, but somewhere the hidden beauty always exists mysteriously. People often call Tạ Hiện with a very good name, Night Street in the heart of Hanoi, or the street does not sleep. Located in Hang Vuom Street, right in the heart of the capitals, this street brings a very fresh color that can't be found anywhere.
Has anyone ever wondered that Tạ Hiện Street looked like in the past and why it was named Tạ Hiện? If you did not know about that, today we would like to give you more information on this fantastic old street. Follow me! Quảng Lạc Alley name people used to call Tạ Hiện Street because at its center was one of the most well-known theaters in Hà Thành at that time, Quảng Lạc Theater. It was built in the early 1900s and not only hosted classical dramas but also contemporary plays. In 1945, the alley's name was changed to Tạ Hiện Street, named after the full name of a leader in the Convung movement in Thái Bình province. Tạ Quang Hiện, he was born 1841 and he died 1887 or 1893. Here are some features in the biography of this leader. He was a general of the Nguyen dynasty. He collaborated with Liu Vĩnh to defeat the Kanban enemy. After that, he was promoted to Emerald by the king. However, the Hui court decided to make peace with French troops and required him to send some marching order. Being discontent, he resigned in protest and continued to lead the movement. That was a courageous and affirmative action of Tạ Hiện, because he stood against his king's edict.
Nowadays, Hanoi old streets have adopted modern colors, but the historical flavor has remained. Now the name of Hanoi old streets are still there. Numerous things have been changed. They are not only displayed in rich fashion lists, but also becoming attractive destination for many foreigners during their Hanoi visit. Social development has resulted in many changes. The traditional lifestyle has gradually disappeared and paved the way for the modern lifestyle. On the weekend, the old streets become extremely exciting with the presence of international tourists. For example, Tạ Hiện Street attracts many foreign tourists to visit and have fun, according to the experience reported by the Hanoi Travel Bureau. Tourists who come here don't miss a chance to discover many interesting experiences, such as enjoying Hanoi's famous street food, sitting on the street to drink beer, and eating fried nem chum, chatting with friends, and admiring at the ancient beauty of old streets.
Hanoi residents and tourists love beer at Tạ Hiện Street because the atmosphere here is comfortable with affordable price. Although it is common to see a passing life like at Tạ Hiện, it is also ideally serene, not target like any other in the streets of this old quarter. In the early morning, or when sunrise, Tạ Hiện is extremely quiet, and like humans have two personalities in one day. Leisurely on quiet roads, you can see images of houses with ancient roofs and hundreds meters of small road. Tạ Hiện still captures the whole beauty of the Hanoi hundreds of years ago, especially for those who love the food streets of Hanoi or want to capture your photo capital morning. They can arrive at 5 a.m. to feel the beauty of this street. When the night falls, Tạ Hiện trees look like small Paris, a capital of light. Lots of beer trees are diverse in age and nationality. There are domestic tourists, foreign tourists, or maybe students and workers. Tạ Hiện is always bustling, especially at night, with the sound of voicing conversation, laughter, cheering, and singing. So let's go to Tạ Hiện and watch some beer. It's a common invitation that you will get when you near a Tạ Hiện. We won't find expensive luxuries, but just simple affordable food, stones, and dinner huddle in front of the door. Sit on the small chairs and set with cool beer. Not only beer, Tạ Hiện also offers lemon tea, iced tea, and coffee. But I think beer is still the beverage, which is the most attractive to get here. And sometimes you will even hear the people call Tạ Hiện with another name like a foreigner street and street never sleep. Groups of friends sit and chit-chat together, sometimes drink beer, laugh happily, and wash away the tired feeling after a long day. Tạ Hiện Street has street performers throughout the evening. The performers are diverse, ranging from traditional folk music to contemporary love song of youth or unique instrumental rendition, so that visit impressions stay on their heart forever.
Love is a maze, following doubts. There's a question hanging over. You wear it on your shoulders, stuck in your ways, but there's a way out. You don't have to be the bestest, just be true to what your best is.
And there are lots of things tourists can miss in Tạ Hiện Street. The cuisine of Tạ Hiện Street. Personally, I think Tạ Hiện Street is like a narrow or mini version of a food heaven with lots of super small alleyways and twisted intersections, which are presumed to fit for a curious explorer who wants to enjoy a little taste of electricity. The snacks, including lemon tea, French fries, cheese, are not the traditional dishes of Vietnamese, but popular. The fact, sweet smell of the dishes combined with lemon tea, cool clear tea gives visitors a warm feeling with friends. Chicken legs, including the chicken legs, steamed, fried, or grilled, with a sweet and sour taste, bring different flavors, attracting tourists on time. Visiting in the afternoon, visitors will surely be impressed by the unique and rare cuisine. Grilled quail with honey is sold only on this street. The quail meat is marinated and steak to look very nice, right in front of the restaurant. which attracts countless gaze of tourists. Bon appetit, food eating. Quiet marinating ingenuity, along with technical virtuosity, barbecue not only have French scent of spice but also retain the natural sweetness of the meat quail, and the bones are also brittle that can be eaten. Adding some basil, please, for the taste of a fresh and cool fruit stick, so that customers have pleasant memories to share their friends about Hanoi, Vietnam. In other words, the street without sleep in the heart of Hanoi is a unique and diverse street with enough food. Not afraid to find favorites when coming to this special street of Hanoi capital.
Every day you're waking up singing, God damn I'm beautiful, through all the highs and all the lows. Every day you're waking up singing.
Beautiful, lovely, and romantic. There are many couples who choose the equator as a location for wedding photography. And of course, one of the best choice is Tạ Hiện Street. It is also a suitable place to make an interesting and special yearbook for students. Considered the only western street of the capital, Tạ Hiện had a charming beauty to not only the capital people but also foreign tourists, with a whole harmonious architecture, including colonial style, a small road with a length of over 100 meters. Tạ Hiện Street is called the precious Europe of the equator structure. The art block of the renovation area consists of 10 monolithic houses built around the beginning of the 20th century with a scale of 2 floors, a sloping tile roof influenced by French architecture. And the even side includes the houses with similarity but maintaining the traditional Vietnamese architecture. The second floor is often built behind, the first floor is close to the road. Tạ Hiện retained not only the ancient beauty of Hà Thành hundreds of years ago, but also the beauty of modern life.
For a long time, the phenomenon of dragging with tourists has affected many modes of Vietnam tourism. This is also one of the reasons why they have a lack of sympathy. The article "Why I Never Returned to Vietnam" by Matt Skinner, an American, wrote on a personal diary that criticized Vietnamese tourism, posted in the Harpost that caught the attention of public opinion. In the article, Matt frankly said, "After this experience here, I never returned to this country." Expanding this affirmation, the reason is that street vendors seem to always find ways to cause an arm and a leg, or the shop seller compete to pull visitors close to buy goods. At Tạ Hiện, they sell their goods to foreign customers at the price even cheaper. Tạ Hiện is famous as beer cheese, the foreign street, so it attracts many young people, especially the evening. This is also the reason why such as modern streets is so crowded with bars and there has been a lot of grabs.
Không ngồi. Lý do thì không ngồi đây. Đồ bên đồ hay là bán thôi. À, hứa luôn. Nó chỉ hỗ trợ trả góp vào 30 ngày. Nó cần rảnh nên chóng luôn nữa.
Hey now, could we stop the world tonight? Just wanna
There are many restaurants, bars, and delicious dishes along the street. I'm very excited when I'm going here.
we ever fade away.
You can see the potential of tourism here is huge because this place attracts a lot of visitors, especially those from other countries. That's why people call it Forte. There are many restaurants, bars, and delicious dishes along the street. I would be very excited going here in the evening. Tạ Hiện is unique because it is modern but also has an ancient beauty. So you can feel comfortable and relaxed whenever you are here. It's predicted that 2020 will bring us approximately 6.5 million of tourists to Tạ Hiện Street, which is 8% higher than 2017. So this is a noticeable figure. I think we are necessary to preserve its beauty to increasingly develop tourism. I'd like to suggest the following options which should improve service development. 1. Positive attitude towards customers. 2. High quality food and beverage. 3. Minimize ripping tourists off and post fixed price at all shops. 4. Preserve the characteristic of this own town. So, Tạ Hiện takes this image to foreign countries, making it to attract foreign visitors to Vietnam.
I'm feeling so high.
Stranger things, life of stranger things, every stranger things, dream of places I visit.
Hey, can you tell us what is your name and where did you come from?
We come from France,
Yeah.
and name Martin and Michel.
And you?
Martin, for me. We are French, but we live in Belgium. We live in Brussels.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been in Vietnam?
Yes, 12 years ago.
Oh yeah.
We come for the second time, and the goal was to visit the north.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we arrived just today from the north.
And you both know this street, Tạ Hiện?
Yes, we know
Yeah.
the street because last time, 1 week ago, we come in this restaurant and we like a lot
Just
this
arrived
restaurant.
from Singapore.
Oh
Arrived for the hotel, and we come here.
Oh yeah. And what did you think about this street? Atmosphere, about people?
We like a lot.
know,
we like. And
we
we
like.
have bought a lot also.
And what do you have for souvenir? Is it souvenir or?
We have bought for gift for family,
Oh,
for family in
yeah.
Singapore.
And decoration at home.
And different things.
Oh my
Yes.
god! Oh my god!
And now we go in
here
this
we go to this
restaurant
restaurant, it's a very
for
good
the dinner.
Oh my god!
So we like a lot this street.
Oh my god!
But we love the
Vietnam.
trip in Vietnam.
Oh my god! So thank you so much for the
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you.
And welcome to Vietnam. Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a nice dinner.